Hello, it's me, Piano Cargo, and I just made some updates on my nerd shelf. You can see right here. So today I decided to film it and post it on YouTube and stuff like that. Before we get into this, I'm gonna show you the new posters I have up on my wall. So yeah, let's get to it. First of all, I got some new dinosaur posters, you know, from soul depictions of dinosaurs, laminated. Pretty cool. I got them from my science teacher, Miss Ray. Pretty good teacher. She found them in school storage. She didn't really want them for her class or for herself, but she didn't want to store them away, so she just gave them to me for free, and I'm very happy about that. I'm not really sure what year these were made, but looking at the art, especially this one, I would say maybe around like 1985, 1990, maybe even early 2000s. Around 85 to 2001, probably around there, around that benchmark. So yeah, that's it. Not really sure if I mentioned that before last video, but artwork by my friend Xenia, pretty cool. Yeah, I really like her, and I really like her poster and stuff. Pretty good. Yeah. If you're watching this, which is very slim, thank you, Ksenia. Anyways, next poster I got is by Nick Brenshaw. I'm pretty sure that's the artist. I'm not sure. I really just went up to his booth, talked to him a bit, and then got this. I'm pretty sure this is magic. Why I say pretty sure is now that I look at it, she kind of looks, I don't know. To me, this is magic in her Darkchild form, because, you know, the hooves, the soul sword, the obviously blonde hair with horns. You know, I'm pretty sure this is magic. I could be wrong, because now the more I look at it, the more it doesn't look like Darkchild to me, and I don't know why. Maybe because it looks fantasy-esque, but it probably is Darkchild magic. The artist does mostly Marvel, to my knowledge, so it probably is magic. I got this at Comic-Con this year. I made a video of my Comic-Con haul. I just didn't post it yet, which is very bad, because Comic-Con has been over for like a month now. Like, over a month, maybe like a few weeks. So yeah, I should probably get that posted. So yeah, I'll post that eventually, but yeah. Probably magic poster by Nick Brenshaw. And for the last one, sorry, it tends to come off. The Calgary Expo 2025 map. Pretty cool. Sorry, camera. iPhones, am I right? Anyways, you may notice this is a different layout compared to the 2024 map I have over here. I probably have the 2023 map somewhere in my room or another room. Anyways, 2025 looks different because it's a new venue. Pretty big. Yeah, Comic-Con was really great this year. Yeah, I won't tell you what I cosplayed. You'll have to wait for my other video, which I'll probably post, I don't know, in 2 days. We'll see. I might be wrong. Anyways, yeah, Comic-Con poster. The only thing though, I couldn't find Mr. Hugh Rookwood. See, that's his artwork right there. I really love how his art turns out. It's pretty amazing. You know, he does Spider-Man and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. He's the artist for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So if you're in the area, so if you read Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles comics, you've probably seen his art before. Pretty cool. If you're in the Calgary, Alberta area, you should probably check out Comikaze. They're a pretty great store, and Mr. Hugh Rookwood here. He usually frequents that store and visits and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure he's very close with the owners, with the interactions I've seen them. So yeah, check out Comikaze and check out Mr. Hugh Rookwood's art. He has a website and all that. So pretty great guy, love him to death. Amazing art. You know, just an all-around great guy. Just check him out. Well, he's really cool, and he deserves a lot of love, because, like, his art is really good. Anyways, So yeah, I think that's it for the posters here. Yeah. And anyways, on to the figures. First off, let's start off with the Art of Balance by showing off Dark Phoenix, who is currently balancing on a Gambit's trench coat. Yeah, I still do not have enough money for a flight stand, which is very sad. Wah wah. Anyways, yeah, she's just balancing on the trench coat, which is very good. The next figure here is Gambit, you know, because, yeah, Gambit's right there. Sorry, that was my grandparents. Anyways, Gambit's right here. I got him to stand on Marvel Selects Colossus's diorama piece, which is nice. Yeah, that's pretty much it, really. I'm really happy how his pose turned out, and I'm happy he hasn't fallen yet, because the spikes, that base is not flat, so he might slip off, he might not, but I don't know. Anyways, next one here is Storm. Basically, she's also balancing on a Marvel Select Psylocke's diorama piece. I'm pretty happy I was able to get her on there, and I'm also very happy because I got a lightning effect for her. Blue lightning, I usually don't, when I think Storm, I think yellow lightning, but hey, it's okay. That effect piece came from the Marvel Select, no, not Marvel Select, sorry, Marvel Legends Magic, which I have right here. You may notice that the eyes are repainted. That's because my copy had really wonky eyes, which is a bad factory error, which is unfortunate. So I had to buy paints and repaint her eyes. One side did come out better than the other though, which is unfortunate. But honestly, from afar, you can't really tell the imperfections. And honestly, it's still cool. It's my first custom I've ever made, or ever done really. So yeah, pretty much it. Finally happy to have her in my collection because I'm kind of a casual Magic fan. I have not read most of her comics though. I'm trying to get some of her comics, but like, you know, I'm trying to focus on Ultimate X-Men and Ultimate, just the Ultimate stuff, like like Ultimate Invasion, like those series. Yeah, it's pretty good. You should probably check it out. Pretty great stuff, especially for new comic readers. But anyways, back to the figures. I already showed you Magic, Storm, Phoenix, Gambit. So now let's move on to Jean Grey. It's just Jean Grey, the glorified brick. She's just a glorified brick to me. At least she was 16 bucks, but anyways, Colossus, you know, in all of his glory. Really like what Marvel Selects did. Yeah, pretty great figure. Lockheed on top of him. I don't know why he's not purple. I don't know if it's just a variant or there's a comic reason for it, but oh well. Professor X in the back, you know, Krakoa and stuff. X-23, and next to her, Wolverine. The Wolverine action figure from Deadpool and Wolverine. Pretty happy I got him. Really good figure. I also got X-23 at Comic-Con this year. So, yeah. You'll probably see that video in like, what, maybe 2 days? I don't know. I haven't been posting a lot and my schedule's kind of whacked. So, Next over here, we got Marvel Select Psylocke. Pretty cool. We got Iceman in the back. Without his base, because with his base, I couldn't fit him in. So, Marvel Legends Forge, I got him at like a local comic convention, like maybe last year. I probably had a video on it. You could probably check it out if you want. Red White Comic Toy, it's happening again this year. So if you want, you can check it out. You need tickets though, but it's in any comic store. Just go and ask, and they'll probably still have tickets, but it'll depend. Anyways, we got Rogue here from Outback. I'm pretty sure it's the Outback series. Yeah, I got her on like, what? I got her for free, which is nice. Toys R Us had a buy one, get one free deal. last year for Christmas, and I took advantage of that. I got Angel and I got her. And now I have an Angel and a Rogue in my collection from X-Men. So yeah, that's nice. So Iceman, Forge, Rogue, Angel, you know, again, Art of Balance. He's balancing on the Thing, which is nice. I love the wingspan here. Pretty good stuff. And next to him is Siren. I got her on a trip 2 years ago when I went to America for Disneyland and stuff, just for a vacation. Yeah, pretty great figure. The only thing is, I wish she came with a screaming head, because that's her whole superpower. It's fine. Anyways, to the Thing here, you can see it's the Thing, and now you can see I have a full collection of Marvel Selects Fantastic Four action figures. Got Human Torch first, and then I got Mr. Fantastic, then I got Invisible Woman, and then now I got Thing, which I also got at Comic-Con this year. So now, the first family, Marvel's first family, I now have in my collection, in full, which is very nice. The Thing is basically also a glorified brick, but that's his character. What you gonna do with this Thing? Anyways, Siren, Thing, Human Torch right there. That Iceman, Invisible Woman, Mr. Fantastic, Captain America over here, Sam Wilson. I got him like when I was like, what, 12 years old. Got him for Christmas too. Pretty nice. Or either before Christmas or after Christmas. Pretty good stuff. Yeah, you know, I wish he did come with the wings. I did want to get the entire wave so I could get the wings, but I was broke. You don't have a lot of money when you're a 12-year-old, especially when you just don't have a lot of money when you're 12. But still, good action figure. Pretty happy I have him. Blue Marvel, I also got at my trip to America, like 2 years ago, maybe. Yeah, pretty great fig. Haven't read a lot of comics he's in, mostly because he's like what, like an unknown, like less popular hero. Pretty sure in universe he's the first black superhero, and he was shunned because he was black because racism. I don't know. Pretty sure that was the reason. But then he formed his own team, and then that got disbanded. I don't really know the lore reason. You could probably search it up and stuff. So yeah, that's it. I think Infinity War Basic Series Iron Man. You know, I got him at a dollar store for $5, which is pretty funny. They had a lot of action figures that day. Tech, I'm pretty sure that's his name. Clone Trooper, really love him. Marvel Legends, Toy Biz, Silver Centurion Iron Man, Marvel Legends Viper, Lady Hydra, also America trip, got her at Macy's. I got all these three figures at Macy's. Yeah, I had a talk with a nice lady. Yeah, she's pretty cool. Anyways, tiny figure. I don't know where you're from. That's Age of Ultron bot. I just don't know where it's from. I don't know. My dad found it while he was working because he's a janitor. He found it on the floor. He just gave it to me, which is nice. Anyways, Marvel Legends, Toy Biz. I think Modern Iron Man. Pretty sure that's the name for it. This is not my childhood copy, but I did have this exact figure when I was a kid. And now that I have him, I'm very happy. I think I got him like what? Maybe 3 years ago? Like 3 years ago in Comic-Con. Again, still Comic-Con, which is nice. Still happy I have him. My first ever Marvel Legend, technically, as an 8-year-old, first ever Marvel Legends that I can remember. 80 Years Iron Man, pretty cool. I was a kid back then, so I probably played with it a lot. You can probably notice, if I get a good angle, the hands are kind of broken. The shooting hands, at least. Not the fisted hands. Yeah, pretty good marbling and stuff. Love the figure. Yeah. Spider-Man, Into the Spider-Verse, Miles Morales. Again, broken hand. I broke it when I was trying to switch the hands. Very sad day. It's okay. Anyways, next thing is Green Arrow from season 4. I forgot what toy line this was. I think like DC Multiverse? Probably not DC Multiverse. Like DC Collectibles probably. Yeah, it's probably DC Collectibles. Green Arrow, season 4, action figure. Really love the arrows he comes with, and the bow was an actual string. At least it's not plastic like the McFarlane action figures. The only thing I don't like, his quiver is very small. Like, at least make it big enough to fit 3 arrows, because I can only fit 2. Oh well, anyways, the second last figure I have here is a Marvel Selects Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness, or it's just the Doctor Strange action figure, whichever one you get. You get Doctor Strange, and you get the Sanctum Sanctorum diorama piece. I really like how it turns out. It's like an actual building. It's pretty cool. There's even a portal on the base, but you can't really see because there are action figures blocking it. And the last figure we have today is also a childhood figure of mine. Marvel Legends 2-pack Symbiote Spider-Man. Pretty cool. Also played with a lot, so there's probably some damage on it. Yeah, I don't play with my action figures anymore. I usually just fiddle around with them when I'm trying to make poses. Like these ones, because you know, all of them together, they look pretty cool. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that's everything I have so far. I have more action figures downstairs in the basement. I'm still using that for animations and stuff. I really hope I can get the film I'm working on done, but like I'm a beginner stop motion animator, and yeah, I don't know. I'll have to see. But like, collecting action figures is pretty cool, especially when they're all arranged in the places you want. It's pretty cool. Anyways, I would show you the rest of the nerd shelf, but like, I haven't organized them yet. They're still the same from last video, so there's nothing to say besides Ghostbusters, you know. I got magnets, Comic-Con, courtesy of Alberta Ghostbusters. So, yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the top part of my nerd shelf. So yeah, that's where I'm gonna end the video. If I talk too long or talked a lot, I'm sorry. It's just, I really love this. It's pretty amazing. And yeah. So if you made it this far, thanks for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day or night, depending on where you are in the world. So, yeah. Thanks for watching. Take care. Thank you. Bye.